Hello and welcome to Gears Training. In today's training, we are going to review the camera's settings for gears. To get to the camera settings, click in the gear icon in the bottom right hand corner and then click Settings from the menu that appears. You should see a view that looks like this. In this view, you can select all cameras or individual cameras to apply your settings to by clicking this drop-down menu. We recommend that you only change settings for all cameras in most cases. Let's look through the settings that you can change. Please note that these settings can have a dramatic impact on the accuracy of your calibration and of your capture session. The first setting that you can change is the exposure. The exposure is the amount of time that it takes for light to come into the camera to take an image. The lower the amount, the less time available to take in light. The higher the amount, the more time that is available. For brighter environments, lowering this setting can be useful to being able to have a better capture with less interference. If the setting is too low, however, sometimes there is not enough time to capture the individual markers for a session. You can change this value by entering in a number and hitting enter, or you can move the bar to the right and to the left. Second, we have the frames per second of a capture. This is the capture rate measured in frames per second. The high intensity gear cameras allow for high accuracy even with a fast moving golf club or golf ball. We generally recommend that you do leave this setting at the maximum value for your system, which would likely be 360 frames per second as you see here. To adjust, similarly, you can click left and right, or you can enter in a value by typing it and clicking enter. Finally, we have IR intensity, or infrared intensity, which is the camera brightness. If there is excessive interference in the environment, lowering this brightness will assist with reducing the extra objects seen by the cameras. This value defaults to 15, but if you have a lot of interference, you can lower it. We generally recommend setting the IR intensity no lower than 8 or 9, as if it is too low, it will not have enough intensity to pick up the markers. Finally, we have high power mode. High power mode by default should be left on, but this simply means that the cameras will flash in sync with the camera exposure when you begin a session. Turning it off means that you will have a bright ring for the cameras, but there will not be any flashing as the cameras are capturing exposure. This concludes our tutorial on the camera settings. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.